Hi guys, it's me Magic Key, and today I'm playing Bloxburg. I'm sorry I haven't done a video in a while, I just couldn't find the time. Now, I'm not too much of a new player to Bloxburg, but as you guys can see, I'm a bad builder. I used to think I was a rubbish builder, but that goes with this first tip I'm going to be giving you. My first tip, by the way, is not to wash off. Yes, this makes you look better, but it's not something you have to do if you're not going to be bumping into anybody and you don't really care about your looks and you just want to work for money. You can really save some things. But my first tip is to actually believe in yourself. Because I used to live in a house that I just stayed in for a long time. And that was until I actually believed in myself and built a house. I don't think this is too bad, but this is also kind of bad. Well, it's not too bad for pretty much a first build, I'd say, but anyway, the second tip is an optional one, but it can help. And I haven't seen any other YouTuber use this tip, but I just found it out myself while I was working at the pizza delivery. And so yeah. Anyways, this tip is quite a unique one. It's to do with your bills. Like, it can help you save money. So try to make it so that, say you worked as a pizza deliverer, would you rather have to deliver 17 pizzas in order to pay your bills, or deliver 5 pizzas? 5, wouldn't it? It would be much more comfortable and it would take less time. Which is why I try to keep my bills, or what I like to call it, in range of my payments. Because I don't get paid too much. And then I look at my bills, and I'm happy because it only takes 1 or 2 pizzas to actually be able to afford my bills. And then if I do that like a couple of times, that's going to save me quite a bit of work. So this is a tip I recommend you use, but again, like I said, this is optional. The next tip is a very, very, very important one in making good houses. It's just don't make your rooms too big. Often people say don't make your houses too big, and when they put it in more detail, they mean don't make your rooms too big. Because if you don't have much decorated there, you're in loads and loads of plain areas with nothing in them because you can't think of anything to put in them that's suitable with the category, then that's not a good thing, is it? Maybe if you're a bit creative, you can do something like I did, like have the kitchen on one side and the front room, living room on the other side. With no wall in between, it can look quite fancy. But of course, things like that are up to you. Like have a bedroom and an office together. I think that would work, possibly. Oh, I didn't know you could roast marshmallows. Well, so I guess that's going to be my next tip. I think. So, what I'm trying to say is, I just got food for free. Like, this can help you save money, especially if you're trying to get a new house or something, which I will be. So my next tip is, if you don't have the Robux to afford game passes, then don't do it. Because, like, this house right here has no game pass spelt with it, because the only game pass I have is basements. So, as you can see, it's not bad. Of course, it could be way better, but I'm sure if you're in a family roleplay, most families would like this sort of house, but of course you would be better builders than me. So, if you get a picky kid that doesn't like the house, then they're lost. There will be someone out there in the game who's willing to roleplay who will like your house. Trust me. And if not, just join another server. There'll be someone on the game, maybe in a different server, but whatever, who will probably like your house. But if they're picky, then it's their loss. Because there's no such thing as doing a bad job with a house if you've put care into it. That's what I say anyway. My next tip is speaking of game passes. So, if we look in the game pass section here, as you can see, I only have the basements game pass. And I totally recommend the multiple floors game pass. But it's okay if you don't have it. I mean, everybody's probably going to want to build a 2-story house every once in a while, but I know a couple of ways to do that. They're not as good as actually getting the game pass, but at least you've got a second floor. Anyway, the actual tip, I'm just trying to point out that you should not get the unlocked stereo game pass. Although I don't have it, I know that it is a waste of Robux. It costs 400 Robux, and it allows you to listen to music in places like cars, and also like create a beat sort of thing. First of all, you can just go on YouTube and listen to music. That sort of thing, without having to spend any money or Robux. And that can save you a lot of Robux. And also, for most songs, I think it goes like squeaky and high pitch sort of thing. But that's what I've heard from other YouTubers and their reviews. Although I don't have the game passes, I know what they do, and I know roughly about them because I've seen them work before. Hopefully I can have another video just based on the game passes. Hopefully.